Hey everyone, I'm going to show you a dinner that I'm putting together, and I'm considering it budget friendly because I had all these ingredients on hand already except for the meat. So as I was making my grocery list last week, and I was really trying to stick to our food budget, it's the last week of September for our budget at least. I was writing down my inventory and I had all this stuff, and it made me think of goulash. I don't have my own recipe. I kind of just googled one because I knew that I've had these noodles forever that I've been, say hi JoJo. I've been wanting to use them up. Yeah, so I already had all these things on hand. I bought a big thing of diced tomatoes at Costco a while back, so I had plenty of those. I have some extra tomato sauce if needed. This one calls for Italian seasoning, bay leaves, and seasoned salt, and soy sauce, onion, garlic, and then there's the meat. This one's expensive because I shopped at Whole Foods, but most people don't shop there, so in your case it's probably more budget friendly. And then I'll post the recipe below that I'm using, but I'm going to add more things like bell pepper from our garden, and then some frozen corn that we had. Yep, we're going to have tomato sauce and maybe some other seasonings, but we'll see. So first things first, let's get started. First, I am browning the ground beef. I added a little bit of salt, pepper, and onion powder to it. When the meat finished cooking, I drained it, and I'm going to add one chopped up onion and one huge clove of garlic that I chopped up. I also went ahead and added a chopped up red and green bell pepper to it. Probably should have added it at the beginning, but it's been cooking for about 6 minutes. After that cooked for about 10 minutes, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of water, 1 can of diced tomatoes. It doesn't say to drain it, but I drained it a little bit so it's not too soupy, and a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. And I'm going to add this mixture, which is 1.5 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of the Italian seasoning, and 1/2 tablespoon of the seasoned salt. Some people say it's too salty because of the soy sauce, and I think they use the Worcester, whatever, however you say it, that sauce. But I'm going to go ahead and follow the recipe and use this. And also going to add 1 bay leaf. So now I'm just going to let that come to a boil, and then once it starts boiling, I'm going to turn it down to low and let it simmer for about 20 minutes. I almost forgot about the corn, so I added about maybe 1/2 cup of corn. After it cooked for about 20 minutes, I added 1 cup of the elbow macaroni noodles. I used up the 2 bags that I had on hand, and it was exactly 1 cup. So I'm going to cover that and let it simmer for about 20 more minutes. Here's the goulash finished. I've had it just sitting on low for a while, waiting for Jerod to get home to eat. And I've been tasting it, and I think it's pretty good. If you like the Italian seasoning type flavors, I wasn't sure if I would like that, but I do. You could leave that out. I read in the comments a lot of people leave that out and add different seasonings, so you can really make this however you want it, and there's lots of different ways. If you have a different way of making it, you can leave it in the comments below and let us know. So I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle some cheese on top of mine, and dinner is ready. It's a simple, quick meal. I mean, not quick, but simple to throw together. It makes a ton. I have the recipe that I'm going to post below, and it made that much. There's probably like 4 to 6 servings in there. And I'm just going to serve it with some random fruit, a pear and kiwi, and some cucumbers from our CSA. But yeah, let me know if you guys tried this out, or if you've made it before and if you liked it. I think it's a Paula Deen recipe, but I'm not sure. But there's my budget-friendly meal.